And
A freshman just followed me.
you said that like freshmen are second-class citizens.
Well, race is a
Fucking
socially
freshman.
race is a social construct. In this essay, I will.
Race is a social construct, but it matters.
So I'm going to socially construct it to be something important to me.
You see, don't get me started. No.
No, sophomores.
Anyway, what I want to open with. Yeah, so I threw my brand new license in the trash.
Like your license proving that you're about to be 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I am to no, the license that would say that I am 21.
Mm-hmm.
Garbage.
You just you deny it. You're not. You don't want to be an adult yet.
So, well, I'll tell you why.
No, this is your Peter Pan like your Peter Pan moment of like, no, I don't want to grow up. You just throw this legal document into the trash. It's not real.
Damn, I'm getting old. Legal document. Yeah, no. Screw legal documents. Anyway, the reason why is because, so I ordered it. As long as you order it within like a month or something of you turning 21, like you get the real license. So I did that, and they sent it to my house. And then when my mom got it, she was like, "Okay, I'm going to mail it to you." Mm-hmm. And like a week and a half later or something, like I got a bunch of packages, and like I like opened it, took out the stuff, and then threw away like the envelopes that they came in. And then a week after that, my mom texted me and was like, "Did you get the package I mailed you?" And I was like, "Yes, I got like the thing that was in it." And she was like, was your license also in there? And I was like,
probably.
I bet it was. That is long gone. So my license arrived. I took the package, threw it in the trash, and never even saw it.
Kobe.
So my let me show you what my just move my mic. Let me show you what my license is for right now.
Is it the piece of paper? Is it? Oh, I'm narrating.
Yep, it's a fucking.
It's a photocopy.
It's a fucking paper document.
Yeah, I mean that's what most people get for their 21st if they don't like do that order thing, right?
It's just so lame. Because
yeah, of course that's lame. You threw out your license.
Hey, don't act like this is my fault.
No, I'm gonna act like this is your fault because it was.
Well, to put the icing on the cake. To put the icing on the cake,
I like threw it out.
Fuck off.
My friends recorded me. Watch me. Sure,
fuck up. I went on the DMV website and like because you can go on there to get your license replaced. And so I tried to like do that, and they were like, "Actually, you just replaced your license within the last 30 days, so you can't do that." I was like, "You absolute fucks."
Hey guys, I lost my license. Oh, actually, we just gave you a new one. That's the one I lost. That's the one.
Yeah, actually, I threw that one straight in the trash. So if I could get a new one real quick.
Interesting. Eat a bag of dicks. No.
You might as well be a freshman right now.
This is Who Asked.
The most inconsequential show on the internet.
I am Alex.
And I threw my wallet in the trash. I mean, no, my license. And I'm Aaron.
Oh my God, wait, I need to talk about this with you again, like on camera. One of the funniest TikTok comments, especially our response to it, that I love so much, was someone saying like, oh, I love the TikTok, like I watch you guys all the time. You guys are so funny. Don't know which one of you is Alex and don't know which one of you is Aaron. And at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. Like I was already just rolling at that one. And then your response to it, who the fuck is Aaron, was just Perfect.
I love responding to comments, bro. It's
Oh my
so
God,
fun.
it is really fun.
I never even thought about the fact that people might not know which one's which.
I know. I feel like our voices are pretty different, and then like
Well,
we have
no,
our.
it's just the people that don't know us don't know who's who.
That is true. Do I look like an Aaron?
I don't fucking know. What do I look like?
A bit.
Aside from that, like a name.
Dude, you can't say that.
You have a baby. You hold the baby in your uterus for 9 months, and you birth it out, and you name it bitch.
You
You're
name
just
it
holding
Doug.
it. You're just holding it. You're looking at it. You're like, bitch.
Have you seen that TikTok?
Probably illegal. Oh, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway, so we're gonna start.
Let's ground ourselves to a really, really grounded topic that we can have a really nice, easy to follow conversation in. Aaron, what's on your mind?
So this is a quote unquote segment that we don't have a name for. My proposal was Aaron's random thoughts.
What's Aaron thinking about? Like in the iCarly Gibby thing?
Yeah, that won't get copyrighted.
Who the fuck is gonna copyright us?
iCarly, dude.
Yeah, dude. We're gonna blow up.
Dude, they're watching us. They're always watching. There's two entities that are always watching. It's the government and it's iCarly.
Not an omnipotent God. But actually, I'm sorry. Bold of me to assume that iCarly isn't the omnipotent God of Abrahamic religions. Anyway.
Anyway, it's just basically what I do is whenever I have a thought that I think is worthy of speaking about on the podcast at any point in time, I just write it down in my notes. So I just have a bunch, and they range all over the place. And we just decided that now is the time for me to just look through them and
to unleash them onto the world.
Just spew them. Just spew them out of my fucking garbage.
I like the explanation better of like sometimes just thoughts come to me and I definitely shouldn't say them out loud, but I want to like immortalize them, so I write them down. And then I was thinking, hey, let's just bring it up on the podcast.
Yeah, let's just release it in a public setting and allow the world to judge me. Yeah, this is definitely important for the resume if they really want to get an understanding of who I am as a person.
And the goat episode and the cum episode wasn't enough. Timely.
You know, in case they somehow make it past those two. In case they listen to those two and they're like, no, we're still willing to give them a chance. Anyway, so I don't even know how to so in my psych class recently, my social psych class, my professor introduced us to this website where it basically shows you a picture of a fridge and you have to guess whether the owner of the fridge supports Trump or supports Biden.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's an interesting idea.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there probably is some reflection on just socioeconomic status and other just life things, family things. I don't know, but what would be reflective on a fridge? I don't know. That's very interesting.
What's interesting is that they show the accumulation of accuracy on all guesses, and the cumulative accuracy is 50%. So in reality,
okay, so a guess.
Yeah. So basically, what they're saying is you can't tell the difference, even though you think you can. You fucking elitist pig. To 90-degree pivot the conversation. There's this Reddit there's this subreddit that I'm a part of that's actually weirdly entertaining. It's called Fridge Detectives, and people I don't participate in this. I don't I just see it go by, and it's just always so interesting. A person posts a picture of what the inside of their fridge looks like the groceries in their fridge. Sure, that's exactly what I said. Yeah.
I thought it was the outside of the fridge. You said the outside of the fridge. So there would be pictures and there would be
no.
I got 100 on this
inside.
test. That's super, super, super interesting. Anyway, so it's the exact same thing, but instead of guessing their political party, it's guessing anything and everything about their life. So gender, how they identify, like who they are, like how many people are living in the house, and like they go hard. They go incredibly hard.
Oh, I'm
Like
sure.
zooming in super super deep and like making sense of like really grainy photos to be like, okay, this is this brand, so obviously this has to be in the Midwest. This isn't on either coast. This has to be in the Midwest. Probably Iowa.
What?
Nothing. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I'm super confused.
I was in the Midwest, right?
Yeah.
I don't know like the exact boundary of.
Did you
like,
stop
what
because you
is the
didn't think
Midwest.
Iowa was in the Midwest?
I was gauging your reaction hardcore, and you were stone statue, not giving.
Dude, I was so confused. You were like Midwest Iowa. Oh, I'm done. I was like, why?
I thought I was wrong. Anyway, yeah, they go super hard with it. And
Like the mention of the state of Iowa just shuts you down. You just can't handle that information.
Dude, don't talk to me about Iowa. It's like a coffee mug that's like, don't talk to me till I have my coffee. It's a coffee mug that's like, do not talk to me about Iowa under penalty of death.
Don't talk to me until I've had my morning Iowa. As if that has a coherent meaning. But I on the Trump Biden fridges, I guess right 2/3 of the time. So
Hey, nice.
I'm pretty sick. I'm a psych major, so
Same.
that's why. That's I'm attributing all of my success to that.
Nice.
In other news, I came up with a new game.
What is it?
I don't have a name for it. So basically, well, the way I originally thought of it is a little bit more extreme than most people would probably want to play it. I'll just describe it the way I thought of it. So it's a knife fight. Okay?
Okay.
We each have a knife.
I'm interested.
And the goal...
Oh, thank God. At least both of us have a knife. One person has a knife and the other one doesn't.
One person has a knife. The other one has the power of will.
Who's Will?
He's just some fucking dude.
It's not like a famous Will. It's not like you could choose a famous Will to help you out. It's
just Will, the
computer generated Will.
The business major from down the hall, you know. So you both have knives, and the goal is whoever gets stabbed first wins.
Okay. Now this is interesting. Is there some incentive to be stabbing at all? Are we
Consider it like a Hell in a Cell. Like you can't leave until somebody wins.
Okay, knife fight, comma, you can't leave. Okay. Interesting. I feel like there needs to be some incentive to for like, because you would just stay away from each other. There would be like a stalemate.
Right, but then you wouldn't be able to leave.
Wouldn't be, because you want to get stabbed, so you're getting closer to the other person.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Okay, the knife is taped to your hand, so you can't let go of it. You can't like leave it in the corner. This sounds barbaric.
it's absolutely fucked. It is most completely fucked.
Anyway, I just wanted to say that. Okay, so you tape two knives. Okay, I got it now. One knife each hand. Tape.
Okay,
you can't take them off. So like accidental stabs can happen all the time, and that's like part of the game. You ready for this? Each person has a balloon tied to, let's say it's around their neck. No, that's weird. Let's say it's around their wrist. Let's say it's around their wrist.
It's right in front of their face. And then they're each in a cart, and they're trailing with the balloons. And you get bananas, and you get green shells and red shells. This is a totally original idea.
And then they go to space, right? And there's a big rainbow in space. Who the fuck? Anyway, no. You got one knife each hand, taped. Can't take them off. Balloon, like maybe like a 5-inch string attached to your wrist, floating around. If there's two ways to win, if you stab the other person's balloon and it pops, or you get stabbed.
That's it. Okay, that creates more incentive to stab.
there needs to be an incentive to stab. If there's no incentive to stab, then nothing's going to happen.
Well, I'm not going to say I spent a lot of time contemplating this idea because I didn't.
This is so dumb, Aaron. Why the hell? Why'd you bring this up if you didn't fully flesh it out?
Well, I brought it up to my friends and they were like, "This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard." And I'm like, "You don't support me in the way I need to be supported."
Oh, that's really nice you came to me. This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
So you say that, but you're making the idea better, and that's the sort of creativity that I'm after.
I'm contractually obligated to as we are on camera. I simply must.
As if we signed a contract. You could stand up, turn around, and shit on the floor right now, and no one would say a thing about it.
I think you would. Just my roommates. What the hell was that? Oh my god! It smells like shit.
Well, it's your room, man. You do what you want.
No. According to your philosophy, it won't smell like anything as long as I clean it up quick.
Oh, I'm angry. I so disagree with that.
That's really cool. So let's move on from it.
That's such a false narrative. I don't believe that poop doesn't smell. Of course not. I'm not a lunatic.
The straw man argument.
It's fucking stupid.
All right. Let's move on to another one.
Okay. There's so many. Okay. Did you know?
Wait. We need to name knife fight into a better sport.
Well, I mean, my name was very classic me. I said it was a reverse knife fight.
I did not hear the reverse part. Okay, that's gonna.
No. I didn't say it. I just said it for the first time right there.
Okay. Reverse knife fight.
Yeah.
It sounds like someone trying to say like fight night having like a stroke. It's a knife fight. Revert knife fight. Knife.
Call an ambulance. All
right, give me another.
But not for me. Did you know?
Stab self.
Did you know that KFC has made a gaming console?
I did know about that.
You knew that?
I saw commercials for it, but is it
commercials?
Real?
Yes,
it's real. Like it wasn't just like a scheme. Shit's real.
It's called the KF console.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Does it cook a chicken?
You know, I don't know that, but
because that's
it kind of looks like an air fryer.
That like all consoles look like an air fryer.
Oh my god, wait, it might. Oh my, I think it actually does.
I thought that was part of the commercial that I saw. That it has because it gets so fucking hot in there. You can just cook a chicken.
But you know what's fucking ridiculous? You know what's also like something that I found out is it's in like collaboration with Cooler Master, which makes like gaming PCs or whatever.
Wow.
But what I learned is that KFC Gaming is a real Twitter account that is like a real thing. KFC Gaming.
KFC Gaming.
I just like I just can't fathom like why.
What's up, guys? What's up, chat? Thanks for the 50 chickens. We're on our KF console right now, and we're playing a chicken run. And we're just gonna. Thank you for the 50 drumsticks.
We're gonna play KFC eating simulator.
It's not on the KF console. I'm just gonna be eating, and you're gonna be watching.
I just like don't understand how they could have had like a meeting where they're like, okay, we need to expand our horizons into some sort of new industry, and they're like, you know what? All the other fast food industries aren't doing gaming. KFC Gaming. Let's make it.
They probably saw like the Denny's commercials and of just the concept of like the Denny's commercials just throwing Denny's head into a wall, and it's like, oh, we can just do anything. We can just do anything.
The world is our fucking oyster. KF console. We're doing it.
Wow. Yeah, that is.
And it's like I just don't it's like I like the ambition. However, fucking Google couldn't make a successful console that was a competitor to Xbox and PlayStation. So you fucking think KFC is going to just be like, all right, word, where Google failed, we will prosper.
Especially when it comes to technology.
Yeah. Google thinks they're at the forefront of technology. Okay, here comes the chicken company. We're going to...
Here comes Colonel Sanders to just whoop you. Here comes Colonel Sanders to teach your CS2 class.
PlayStation, watch out. Here comes the fucking Kentucky Fried Console.
oh God, it's Ronald McDonald on the horizon. He's got a gaming PC.
Dude, you hopping on the Kentucky Fried Console later today? Yo, you got Xbox, PlayStation, or Kentucky Fried Console?
There's no way that people would actually fully say Kentucky Fried Console. It would absolutely be shortened to KFC.
I'm going to bring my KFC to KFC so I can play my KFC and KFC. You know what I mean?
Meat, because it's chicken.
Nice. They should change the F in Kentucky Fried Chicken to fucking. Kentucky fucking chicken, baby.
No, I think freaking. I think freaking is better. More family friendly.
Frickin'. Kentucky heckin' chicken. KHC for the Christians out there.
New
chicken for Christ.
For all you Christians out there,
I
just mimed holding a mic when there's fully a perfectly working, really nice, expensive mic in front of me. I actually just made a gesture of a mic because I'm stupid.
You know how like Chick-fil-A has like the commercials where it's the cows and they're all saying like eat more chicken?
Yes, can we take 10 seconds to talk about that? How the Chick-fil-A like commercial shtick is a cow begging for its life. It's a cow like in cages, like holding up signs that are like it's supposed to invoke like some emotion in you because it's like chicken scratch and it's supposed to be like letters are backwards like a child wrote it. Like some of the letters are backwards and spelled wrong. Like chicken, like CHIK backwards, E backwards, N. And
I don't think of it as begging for that.
It's just like, please eat chicken, dude. I'm gonna freaking die if you don't eat chicken, man.
I think of it more as like they're engaging in a political smear campaign against chicken.
No, I absolutely.
They're like, fucking eat chicken. Chicken suck, dude. Chicken suck. Chick. No. But I think my point in all this was that I think that KFC should release because Chick-fil-A is like Christian or something, whatever. So KFC should like release a counter commercial and it's just a bunch of chickens being like, chickens for Christ, dude. We love Jesus, bro. Attending chicken church, bro.
Chicken church, dude. What about chicken Jesus?
The existence of chicken church implies the existence of a chicken Jesus.
No, the existence of the KF console implies the existence of the chicken crucifixion of chicken Christ.
The ancient chicken Romans. We've talked about like the car's Pope, right?
Yes, I hope we did talk about this.
Yeah, I think we did. How do you think they crucified a car, bro? You think they pinned it by the wheels? No, the side view mirrors. They pinned it by the wheels. Do cars have penises?
They deconstructed it. They deconstructed it, took the wheels off and put it on the sides.
Oh.
Oh my god. Anyway,
do cars have penises and vaginas? Do they have car sex? Like actual car
There's
sex?
definitely car babies. There's car hospitals. So
you would assume so, right?
You would assume so.
How come we've never seen one though?
I don't.
That's a little sus.
What are you hiding from us, Pixar?
Like, the scene where like the green
Pixar,
car, like
Pixar, you can email us, whoaskedcast@gmail.com. Where the fuck are these cars coming from? You have 5 seconds.
Pixar, we have a bone to pick. Where are all the car dicks? Seriously, the scene where like there are so many crash scenes, right, where a car goes rolling over. Mm-hmm. We should see a massive car cock flopping around during those scenes. How else?
Maybe they're like wearing the equivalent of clothes, maybe it's like somewhere inside the car.
Do they sleep? Do they have car beds?
They in Cars 1, Lightning McQueen goes to a motel to sleep.
But is there a bed in there?
No, he just parks and goes to sleep, which I don't know why you can't do that just on the road. Actually,
Yeah, what's the point of having a building? Like, aren't the buildings like
No.
normal sized?
Yeah, but like now I'm like, wait, I can just sleep anywhere? Why do I have to pay for a hotel? I'm just gonna sleep on the road. Like,
Dude, it's not safe.
so it's probably not safe for the cars either.
Right, all those. Are there animals? There are animals, right? Because they like tip over a cow.
But it's not a cow. It's a tractor.
Oh, so maybe there aren't.
Oh my God, classism in
Dude, those fucking freshman cars.
This 30-page essay is actually racecraft in cars.
I'm gonna write my senior thesis about the socioeconomic
my doctoral
climate.
thesis on card penises.
So you see this one, the anatomy here,
and card crucifixion. I really wanted to end this conversation in saying, no, I did not think the Chick-fil-A advertisement of like cows begging for their lives, I didn't think that was like a political smear campaign against chickens. I thought like the cows were in like a situation comparable to like a concentration camp, and like they were just fully just out there begging. Like it looked, every one of those pictures looks dreary. They look like they were gone from civilization. Like,
do you think that the Jews are putting up more signs that said gas more Christians? I don't think so. I don't think that.
You know what? You're totally right. You're totally right. I didn't think about it this way.
They're just putting up signs like kill other people, leave us alone for a little bit. No. And on that note, let's switch up topics. So the psychology topic today is something I learned about a little while ago, and by that I mean like a couple years ago. And it's a pretty famous study in psychology, and Alex claims to have not heard about it, which makes me really excited because it's ridiculous. It's called quote unquote called the monster study, and it was done. Well, okay, so to start it off, it was done by Dr. Wendell Johnson, and here's a good way to start off the vibe. Its results were never published. Do you want to guess why the results were never published?
They imply that cars don't have penises, which is a proven fact that they do.
Okay. All right. The real reason its results were never published for fear it would be likened to experiments carried out by the Nazis.
Wow, this is really topical. We were just talking about those guys.
Those guys were real dickheads, man. They were so mean.
You know, I'm gonna say it. You're a bunch of goobers. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna put my
just a bunch of knuckleheads.
I'm gonna put knuckleheads. That's what I was thinking of. I couldn't think of knuckleheads. I said goobers.
But
this is really interesting. Okay,
you know when that's your worry, that you have conducted a study that's a bit, fucked up.
Mm-hmm. That is certainly a worry that I would have. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Keep going.
No,
this is another Iowa trigger.
Every time you come up with a study, you should really ask yourself, would the Nazis do this?
There's two questions to ask yourself before you do anything. It's what would Jesus do, and did the Nazis do this? And if you can find yourself in a square medium, I think whatever you do, it's going to be fine.
Yeah, there's a nice little gray area right there in the middle where you can find a sweet spot.
It's all of human existence. It's anything between what would Jesus hypothetically do and what did the Nazis do. There's nothing on either end of the spectrum past that.
It's just it's a nice little comfy niche known as existence.
Nice little comfy niche has all of possible and definite existence. Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. Continuing. I didn't mean to theorize about human motivation.
So this came from a guy who thought that that he was a speech pathologist, and he thought that like all the current theories on stuttering were wrong. So like he wanted to.
Wait, hold on. When was this?
It was the 1930s.
Okay, they probably were, but continue.
But we'll account to that by saying he was definitely not more correct. So he basically thought that like some kids who had stutters didn't actually have stutters, and they just got worse because they were called stutterers. So more or less, he's gaslighting the entire speech impediment community is how I gauge it. He's like, okay, you don't have a stutter. What the fuck's wrong with you? Stop talking all funny, stutterer.
I'm sorry.
Just do better.
This is the beginning of a study called the Monster Study?
Yeah.
Okay. I have certainly never heard this before.
Okay, allow me to bring you into this. So basically he worked at the University of Iowa.
You're not even gonna get me. I'm gonna go straight face this whole time. It's not even gonna be funny. Go for it.
So he went to an orphanage.
Okay.
And he split them up into two groups, like 22, I think. Orphans. He split them into two groups. Mm-hmm. Each group had like kids who stuttered and kids who didn't stutter. And they were doing like speech therapy. And
speech therapy for their supposed impediment.
Big point to be made here. No one was ever told that this was a study and what they were actually studying.
Okay, so they thought it was just like a little activity they were doing. Got it.
No,
no debrief. Like
the people who were running the orphanage too.
Right.
Like nobody knew. Mm-hmm. And basically, like in one group, they would tell like the kids that like they were doing well and that they were like, and that like they were making improvements. And the other group, they just fucking berated them. They were like, "You are doing poorly. You fucking suck. You're stuttering so bad, you dickhead.
You silly goose.
You absolute knucklehead.
Absolute goober. The Nazis did this. You."
And the researchers told the people, the teachers at the orphanage to start call like in the group of kids that they were calling
taking a shit on.
Kind of. So like obviously in the group that they were like berating, there were like kids who actually had a stutter and kids who didn't. But like the researchers started telling the teachers to like call those kids stutterers even if they didn't have a stutter.
Yeah.
So the teachers were like, "I bet you fucking dumbass, stupid ass bitch, fucking stuttering ass motherfucking head ass bitch."
The teachers are like Fortnite dancing on the kids. Kids are in cages.
You're literally dog water.
Oh.
And unsurprisingly, all of those kids got worse.
Did any of them like fabricate a stutter? Like, did they start stuttering?
Let me.
I thought there'd be like a noticeable thing. No, just keep
of the 6 normal children in the stuttering group, 5 began stuttering after the negative therapy.
Oh my god! This was based off of something the Nazis did, right?
No. They just didn't publish the results because they were scared that it would be compared to stuff that the Nazis did. Okay,
now I'm understanding. I thought there were like some Nazis that were just like, "Oh, guys, this is a little intense for me. I'm gonna go do a different scientific experiment." For all you guys that are thinking this is I'm down with the times, but this is a little intense. I'm gonna go do something lighter.
And Wendell Johnson was like, "Bitch, I'll do it."
What are you stuttering? You're 5. Shut up.
And guess what state this was?
If you say Iowa, I'm gonna shit on the floor right now.
He worked for University of Iowa. Shit on the floor. I couldn't make that up. I couldn't even make that up.
Dude, you found out my dirty little secret.
You don't believe in the existence of Iowa?
No, it was me. I was Wendell. I was Wendell. That's. I told you not to ask about Iowa. You're never gonna tell anyone else ever again.
So okay, so it's hilarious because this article does like a little like they like try to do like a case for the defense, right? Like defending like Wendell Johnson for doing the study, and the 2 points they come up with were the defense were, one, he had good intentions.
Yeah, I fucking bet he did.
Like he wanted to help stutterers, and then two, like they're like he found out what he wanted to find out.
This is the epitome of if it ain't broke.
And he fucked up 5 orphans for life. For life.
Also, why did he go to an orphanage? He could have went anywhere. He could have went anywhere. In elementary school. Like, it would probably, probably pass like 10 elementary schools going to an orphanage.
Hey, listen, you got to
go fuck up these orphans.
Hey, listen, you got to always be punching down. You got to always be beating down on those who are less powerful than you.
Are the elementary school kids more powerful than the psychologists in this analogy? He's like, damn, I really want to test if stuttering is like real, but these elementary school kids got hands.
He's like, if I were the Nazis.
These orphans, on the other hand, if I was a Nazi.
If I was a Nazi, would I go for the school or the orphanage? Easy choice.
Oh man, that is fucked up.
So in 2001,
oh no,
36 years after Wendell Johnson died,
the massacre of
36 years after Wendell Johnson died,
36 years after the orphans grew up and realized what the hell Wendell did to them and beat the shit out of him until he died.
Okay, 2001. That was the year the University of Iowa issued their apology.
My man waited a century. My man waited 100 years to be like, my bad. Now that they're
No, he didn't even do it. He died. The college.
Well, I mean, the orphans probably didn't live to 2001.
Dude, what do you got to say about orphans? Dude, what do you got to say about orphans?
I think they're lesser than me. I always hit down the ladder.
We got us, we got orphans, we got freshmen.
Elementary school kids at the top. Those motherfuckers got hands.
Those are apex predators right there.
Oh, man. No, but like the orphans that got messed up were probably not alive at that point. Who on earth?
Well, no, some are because there's another step to this story.
It keeps going.
There was a lawsuit
by
in also in 2001. That's when they learned the truth, apparently, in 2001 when the apology was issued. They had no idea until then. They were in their 70s and 80s. And basically I don't really understand why it was allocated this way, but the settlement for the lawsuit was $900,000 to 5 of the plaintiffs and $25,000 to the last one. I don't really understand how that works. So those 5 each got upwards of like, they each got like $150K, and then the other dude's just chilling here with $25K. He's like, what the fuck? Why?
My homie didn't develop a stutter. He should have just started stuttering there.
Dude, he just jumped into the lawsuit.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shit. I was there.
Those are me and the boys back home. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What are these guys up to? Oh God, it's a lawsuit. What?
I remember when the strange man berated me in the orphanage. Let me in. And that's the monster study.
That's the monster study. Wow, that was a great story. I can't believe I've never heard of this. That was so funny.
Dude, this is a legendary like artifact of the of psychology.
That is so interesting. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. That's such a
just shows the amount of regard they had for orphans in the 30s. They just gave literally zero fucks about those people.
No, they should have had less regard.
They were like holding them here. We were thinking like little bit. No.
When you're talking about orphans, 2 questions: did the Nazis do it, and what would Jesus do?
And then after you consider those 2 things, that's when you can fuck them up. You don't actually have to like think about those things in regards to whether you should do it. You should just think about those things generally and then go in there. Go in there with a knife taped to each hand.
Balloon around the neck. and berate these children.
In a go-kart. Just going around.
Oh, you have a stutter? You're not real. You're not real. Get over it.
Just talk normal, you fucking dumbass. He was a speech pathologist.
What an asshole.
He was like, stutters? Just the label.
I swear to God, all the psychologists in any time in the 1900s, sure, maybe late 1900s, but definitely early 1900s, you can joke around and be like, those guys were on drugs. But like, those guys were literally on drugs. Freud just like hard evidence that my man just like did coke on the regular and was just like, it's because you want to fuck your mom. That's why. Like,
dude,
like all of like early psychologists.
Dude, Freud was I remember this story about Freud where like a kid came in to see Freud, and the kid was afraid of horses. And Freud decided that he was afraid of horses because he likened horses to his dad, and he didn't like his dad because he wanted to fuck his mom.
Yeah, that's like the crazy Freud stuff, like the psychosexual development. Like we have to teach it now because it was one of the most one of the first like psychologist theories just to begin with. So we just like have to talk about it because like he just stumbling around in the dark, he got some stuff right. So we just have to talk about it.
Yeah, it's like a necessary part of psychology history.
And we have to talk about all the stuff that's like weird and like definitely wrong. And
it's almost like
it just brings us to this stupid idea that like Skinner, fucking Freud, this dude that just like mentally beat the shit out of these orphans. We're just doing drugs, and we're like, actually, you guys, you have a stutter. You have a stutter. And it's like, shit, dude. I guess I do.
Literally gaslighted orphans. Gaslit.
And the Nazis did do that.
Oh my God.
So if you ask yourself,
in a very literal sense, what they gaslit orphans.
If you ask, what would Jesus do? And did the Nazis do it?
Jesus died.
True. Never mind. Let's push through with it, gang. Let's. All right, I'm done with this.
My God. Kids literally like came into Freud, and Freud was like, "How can I make it sound like he wanted to fuck his mom?"
Because he was a weird dude. He was a very weird dude. You
think he was just horny as fuck?
Yeah.
That's pretty tough. Imagine being so horny that you create a whole psychological theory around fucking.
And everyone liked it.
How down bad was Freud?
King. Fellas.
Freud, you dropped this.
Fellas, is it gay to invent a whole psychosexual framework? One of the first psychological theories? I mean, you literally want to fuck your mom.
Is it gay to be a baby? Is it?
I mean, your dad, a dude, is literally seeing your penis.
Literally touching your butt.
What would Jesus...
We all know Jesus said 2 things: no gays and no taxes for the rich.
He definitely said neither of those things.
I don't know. Seems like you haven't read your Bible.
And you have?
Yeah, bro.
just to show you how down bad I am, or at least I was in some capacity in that situation. When I first said like what would Jesus do, I had to stop myself from saying WWJD, because if I said WWJD, all of my like religious friends would know exactly what I'm talking about, because it's just like a dumb joke that would happen at like youth conferences and retreats and stuff like that. But I was like, oh no, there's no way that Aaron knows that WWJD stands for what would Jesus do.
I might have been able to figure it out.
Would you? Like just in the neutral, when we were talking about Nazis.
I don't know. I know I'm pretty zoned in when I talk about Nazis, so I might not have caught it. That's like right in my wheelhouse.
We have to stop talking about the Nazis. We have to stop talking about the Nazis and car Jesus crucifixion at the same time.
Hey, listen, we're more like right now we're like talking about Nazis. So we're a little bit removed.
Nazi conversation once removed. It's like no, it's okay.
How many degrees
your cousin, like if they're twice removed, because like that's so far away. It's like no, it's okay if I talk about if I liken myself to the Nazis. We're talking about. I'm once removed. This is perfect.
How many degrees of separations from the Nazis is appropriate? Wendell Johnson decided 1.
Wendell Johnson decided like 0.5. My man was like right there. My man was edging.
Wendell's like, okay, how can I take what they did and do it here? Oh, I'll just use people that nobody cares about.
I'll just do it. I'll just do it anyway.
But he had to do it with people that nobody cares about.
Mm-hmm.
And all the freshmen were taken, so he went to the orphans.
All the freshmen were taken, and he tried to do it with the elementary school kids, and those motherfuckers had hands, and then he went to the orphans.
They had the strap.
Yeah, dude, gun control has been a big thing, especially in elementary school kids in the 30s. Not mass shootings. Too many kids had guns. And the teachers weren't armed.
Actually, they handed kindergartners guns upon entry. Anyway, should we do a Would You Rather?
Yeah. What a train wreck. I wouldn't be surprised if this episode doesn't go.
No, this is a masterpiece.
This is going to be the trifecta episode of like the goat fucking episode, the cum episode, and the Nazi episode. This will just be like the holy trinity of how down bad we were during quarantine.
Just start brainstorming other things we can center.
No. This is where it ends. This is our 3-peat. This is where we're done.
What else can we talk about?
No, but would you rather? Nothing else.
So the Would You Rather.
Well, here's my thought on the Japanese.
So if we want to talk about gay rights, I really think. No. So the Would You Rather is, which I found on the internet.
Okay. Shout out to the internet.
Yeah, shout out. Would you rather look like Jar Jar Binks or talk like Jar Jar Binks? And you're not allowed to kill yourself.
Stop. I was so intrigued.
Hey, have to take away the easy out.
I can't believe, was that part of it?
Yeah.
Oh my! You dude, stop. Okay.
It's honestly, I don't know, man. It's actually tough.
So look like Jar Jar Binks or talk like Jar Jar Binks. You can't kill yourself.
Yeah.
I can't kill myself even if I look like Jar Jar Binks.
No. Yeah. We should add like random caveats on the end of Would You Rather.
Would you either look like Jar Jar Binks or talk like Jar Jar Binks? You are immortal.
No, I was thinking like, would you rather have a year-long, all expenses paid trip to Europe or a safe weekend trip to the moon? You can't fuck a dog.
No.
Let the Lord take me then. Let the Lord take me.
Would you rather be an Oompa Loompa or be mauled by a leopard? Caveat. Every time you see an elementary school kid, they just beat the shit out of you and you can't fight back.
Would you rather be an Oompa Loompa or get attacked by a leopard? Caveat, you hate orphans. Anyway, back to the would you rather.
Would you rather be an Oompa Loompa or get mauled by a leopard? Some people thought you did 9/11. You definitely didn't, but some people think you did. Anyway,
like a solid third of the population.
That's so many people. That's so many people.
Dude, it's only like 150 million?
Oh, I thought you meant the world population.
Dude, the rest of the world doesn't care about 9/11 anymore.
Billions of people. Oh, okay. I'm telling you.
Would you rather be an Oompa Loompa or attacked by a leopard? Caveat, you're Jewish.
Dude, Oompa Loompa all the way.
Dude,
No
everyone knows
questions asked.
Jews and leopards don't go together.
So we had a sample size of 30 Jews. Dude, sample size of 30 Jews. We had 15 of them be mauled by leopards and 15 of them not, and share shit. 15 died. And the other 15 said that they wouldn't do it if they had the opportunity to.
We're not 100% sure of the reasoning, but our hypothesis is that leopards hate yarmulkes. We need to learn more.
Would you rather look like Jar Jar?
What?
Okay, I'm done. I'm good. Would you rather look like Jar Jar Binks or talk like Jar Jar Binks, but all the Jews hate you?
Caveat, you're a Nazi. It's the same thing, right?
Oh, fuck. No. Just because, if a Jewish person hates me, that doesn't necessitate that I am a Nazi.
Okay, but how many people are hated by all the Jews? You said all of the Jews hate you.
Dude, stop.
I feel like the intersection between
I have so many Jewish friends. You can't.
I feel like the intersection between hated by all the Jews and Nazis is pretty concentric.
Yeah. There's one outlier, and it's me.
Dude, it's fucking Wendell Johnson.
Oh no! Were the orphans Jewish? That would have made it
like
worse.
it matters.
Dude, I'm crying.
So we got elementary schoolers. we got orphans. We got freshmen. And then we got Jews.
And then me, universally hated by the Jews, but not a Nazi.
And then we got Jew orphans.
Dude, wait, I gotta get close to the camera. Can you see my tears?
The camera's too shitty.
Shit, man. Yeah. Okay. So there's a concentric Venn diagram of the people that the Jews hate and the Nazis, and it's almost a full circle. But there's a little outlier, and it's Jewish orphans, me, and Wendell.
Just an MF name, any MF named Wendell.
Name one person that you know. Name Wendell that a Jewish person likes. Go for it. You have 5 seconds, or else the world explodes.
I mean, I don't know what stance the Jews have on him, but Wendell from Big Time Rush.
Was his name Wendell? No,
what? Wasn't it?
It was
Kendall.
Kendall.
Damn.
Do not catch me. You think you can catch me like it in 4K? Absolutely not. Especially about Big Time Rush. You're fucking.
If you have any information on this, please email us whoaskedcast@gmail.com. Do Jews hate Kendall from Big Time Rush?
/ 2 Jews think that his name was Wendell.
That's why they hate him, because they feel like their culture is being covered up. Okay. Look like Jar Jar.
Okay. We have to answer the question.
I think I go with look just because
No,
like
you have to ask the question again. We definitely forgot it. Actually, no. Let's go word for word. Wait.
All right. Would you rather look like? No, I got it. Would you rather?
Stop. Would?
No. This is so fucking dumb.
Would?
I'm not doing this. There's no fucking way in hell. I could be a stuttering orphan. You still wouldn't get me to do this.
What if I was Jewish?
Then we'd have to fight with knives.
Okay. Would you rather look like fuck?
Would you rather look like Jar Jar Binks or talk like Jar Jar Binks?
Okay,
Caveat, you might be a little racist.
No guarantee. That's so scary.
There's like about like a 75% chance you could just be like, implicitly racist. Anyway, look like Jar Jar or talk like Jar Jar? I think I'd go look.
Interesting. I feel like I'd go talk.
Why?
I don't feel like my personality is engaging enough to look past me looking like Jar Jar.
But you think it's engaging enough for them to look past you talking like Jar Jar?
No.
How are you going to hold the conversation? You're raise your hand in class. You're raise your hand in class. Your professor's going to pick on you. You're going to go like, Misa! And they're going, shut the fuck up. You're expelled.
You're expelled. A knife at me. No, I just fucking stop. They might just think I'm stupid.
We now bring our witness to the stand. Did you see the killer? Misa see the killer.
Sir, you have to stop talking like that. The stenographer has no idea what to do.
I wrote down stenographers as one of the random thoughts today.
Oh, really?
They're insane. Have you seen them type?
Yeah, dude, I've seen a lot of stenographer TikToks. They go hard in the paint.
I'm a bit of a stenographer aficionado, if I may say so myself.
You thought Fridge Detective goes hard in the paint? Stenographers are hardcore. Holy shit.
They type in like
they type in
spill
sounds.
Water everywhere. They type in syllables.
I know, that's crazy.
Well, wait, I want to look up stenographers' words per minute. Don't even say a word.
No, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say that we were talking about the things that a Venn diagram of what the Jews universally hate and stenographers' words per minute within a minute.
Stenographers can type at rates exceeding 300 words per minute.
That's so much. Me and my friends do typing tests maybe once a week, just to flex on each other. I did hit 100 once. It was super cool. I was really proud of myself. I swear to God, I could bring Steve and Noah in here right now and they can bang out a quick 90.
I absolutely have no need for that.
No warm up. My guys can bang out a quick 90.
Dude, they're going to be cranking 90s.
My guys jerk 90s all day.
It's crazy because this says an average speaking speed is about 150 words per minute. So stenographer can type twice as fast as we speak.
Which is crazy.
Anyway, look like Jar Jar Binks or talk like Jar Jar Binks?
I'm gonna say talk like Jar Jar Binks because I feel like that's more manageable than looking like an absolute abomination.
I feel like
wait, hold on. Question. Is Star Wars canon to this universe? Like no. in a sense that like, does Star Wars exist? So like if I talk like Jar Jar Binks, they're gonna like, you're talking like Jar Jar Binks.
Yes.
Or is it gonna be like that's super okay. So if I look like Jar Jar Binks, they're gonna be like, why do you look like Jar Jar Binks?
And
okay,
I don't understand.
So yes, people would recognize you as Jar Jar Binks or / recognize you talking as Jar Jar Binks?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go with talking.
Interesting. I definitely go with look.
Because Jar Jar Binks is already universally hated. Imagine just looking like him.
Jar Jar Binks is hated more. Jar Jar Binks is hated more for the way he talks than the way he looks.
This is true, and I didn't think you'd. I didn't think you'd bring up this extremely valid point.
Like,
however, I feel like I can skirt around that. Not skirt around, or I can manage that better than looking like just like an absolute monster, than looking like a 30s psychologist berated me as a kindergartner when my parent after like maybe 5 months after my parents died.
I think that
You know, a monster.
like I'd be able to like, even if I look like that, like my personality and normal voice could like, I could like maintain some relationships. It'd be like, okay, like he doesn't look good, but like he's a great person, really nice, like love to be around him.
Yeah,
Whereas
totally. 100%.
whereas anytime you're trying to do anything, they're like, oh, it's that guy. And you start talking, they're like, I can't fucking stand you. I'm leaving immediately. Every single time. You couldn't maintain a single conversation.
If you look like Jar Jar Binks, I wouldn't be friends with you. And yes, it is a race thing.
Okay, so we got elementary schools.
Okay, wait. No laughing. Give me the hierarchy. Give me the race hierarchy.
All right, so I don't know where Jar Jar Binks would fall here. So we got elementary schoolers at the top. Then we got freshmen. No. Yeah,
the freshmen have ended up a little too high on this list, but you can continue.
Freshmen. No, sorry. Yeah, freshmen and then orphans.
Mm-hmm.
Then probably the Nazis. Then Jar Jar. Then Jews. Then orphan Jews. That's where we land.
I think
it's okay because I'm Jewish. I should have said that earlier.
Oh, fuck. They don't even know our names. Why would they know you're Jewish? We're so stupid.
No, it's fine.
Oh, no, it's fine.
My name is very Jewish. Government, if you're listening, just chill out.
Government. That's what big government wants you to think.
I know, that's the problem. Okay, let's fucking end the episode. We have Instagram, we have a TikTok, we have a Twitter at whoaskedcast, we have a YouTube channel, Who Asked question mark. We have a website, whoaskedpodcast.podbean.com, where you can find all the links to all of our episodes, all of our socials, and all the platforms on which you can listen to us.
We have an email, whoaskedcast@gmail.com. If you want to email us any actual real topics to talk about, so we don't devolve into to contrived racism.
Or if you want more of that.
Or if you want more of that. Or if you don't want that, let us know. whoaskedcast@gmail.com. You can give us topics. You can ask for advice from us. We'll give you advice. We've done episodes on advice. Would you rathers, unpopular opinions, even psych stuff you want to learn about. If you want to just berate us for our dumb opinions and the dumb things that we talk about, like the stuttering Jewish orphans we are from the 30s, go for it. whoaskedcast@gmail.com.
And on that note,
we can't end the episode until you stop laughing. Okay.
On that note, we'll see you next time.
Okay.
Bye.